All right, what is up? Welcome back for another recap video. This week was a pretty solid week for me. I'm on a little bit of a hot streak right now. I'm on a 7-day green streak. Did really well this week. So it's been a while before this week since I had a 3-digit green day. Maybe about a month and a half or 2 months since I had a 3-digit green day. So this week, starting to build my confidence once again, and starting to size up and get a little bit more aggressive into these moves. Starting to trust my process again. Before I just took too many losses that really beat up my confidence, and now I'm really starting to feel the effects of that, which has taken me a long time to kind of build up that courage to be, sizing back in to where I was before, and eventually shooting to get even farther from there. But solid week here, $79.80 on Monday, 167 Tuesday, 106 Wednesday, 73 Thursday, and 160 today. We can go, my highest today was at 180, but I did give back a little bit on BZFD on some false breakouts, and then I pretty much called it from there. I do want to take a look at my statistics for the week. So we have 123. By the way, if you are looking for a trade journal or trading platform where you can journal and track your trades, this is Trade Journal, tradejournal.co. You can check out with the link down in the description, and you can sign up completely free. It's a very good resource to have. But yeah, this week I'm up 586. 586 is a solid week, right about where my average is when before I started taking really big losses back in October or November. Back to where I was doing pretty nice when I turned the corner, maybe about earlier in 2022. I was doing solid like 500, 600 a week. So this is nice, to see this number again. And for the week, my average win and loss was actually really good. It was a positive win-loss or risk-reward ratio, which is rare for me. Usually I'm negative or around break-even. So to see a positive risk-reward is definitely showing me that I'm getting better at cutting my losers, and I'm getting better at attacking the green trades and kind of, pressing on the gas a little bit and holding a little bit longer for those green trades. However, my accuracy is a little bit lower than normal. Usually it's around 60 to 65%. Recently this week it's been around 56%, but 56% with a positive risk reward is still green. Really good. Profit margin is 55%, so really good, above average. Usually in 2022, my profit margin was around 28-30%. So this is definitely one of my bigger green days, mostly because I had one nice big trade today on BZFD for the red to green, which I will show in a recap video, in the recap live, the live recording, not the recap, which I have here. So this is going to be the only thing I'm really going to showcase. Well, I guess I can show you my profits on the day. So traded 3 stocks, BZFD up 106, AUVI up 37, and QNCX up 16. So really solid today. 3 solid tickers that I'm green on. BZFT is going to be the one here that I'm going to showcase. Nice one solid trade to make $100, so it's really nice. So here you have that break of VWAP set up right at the open, and mind you, this stock is a little bit more of like a mid cap. It's got a higher float, so it moves a little bit different than a micro, small cap type of stock. So I was definitely a lot more patient. I didn't get so aggressive into these highs because I knew I had a risk of rejecting pretty hard. So I only did 100 shares there, and it did reject, and I was able to get out for about break even. Then it didn't curl up until later. So AUVI, this was my trade in AUVI. Might as well recap this here. But a nice solid trade. I see green coming in. Want to be extra patient. And there I go. I just jump in, hit the buy button 3 times, up 750 shares, up about 8 cents there, and taking it off. But I could have got a better fill up towards the upper end of this candle, but I just, TOS kind of filled me around 176, 174. It turned out to be a false breakout. It wasn't very pretty. A lot of the moves today didn't have much follow through. So BZFD, this was my $100 trade here. So I open it up. I'm already late to the party here. I don't even start trading this. The best entry would be a break of VWAP for sure. That would be my first entry. Now that I'm seeing it late, I'm waiting for that next entry. You could see the break of this pivot, and maybe a run up to test this high and then this high. But I sell my initial entry a little bit too soon there. It gaps up all the way to the high a day, the pre-market high, and I just hit it 6 times the buy button just to try to get in for this break of the high. We got the break of 3, which is really nice. But it was definitely a riskier trade. I did get in a little bit higher, than I should be. Getting in up here is definitely a lot more risky than, getting in down here and being situated for this move. Even if I put in a starter here, add here, and then taking off. If I'm in all the way up here, my average price is $294, and if it did reject, that could be a really disastrous trade. And that's happened to me before, FOMOing into the high and then just to get dumped on. That's happened before, and it's how I have my biggest losses. So definitely have to be careful on some of these trades. But yeah, BZFD turned out to be a false breakout, coming all the way back down. It does curl up later in the day, but I'm pretty much done trading at this point. But this was decent. It just didn't have that nice follow through, and this is where I kind of hesitated on this breakout. We had a nice 1 minute ABCD pattern, sort of like bull flag type of pattern here. So holding the 9 EMA, and I just get in a hair too late. I wanted to wait for that confirmation, and it goes up, and I fill after the breakout. And of course, this stock does all types of false breakouts, and so I closed out for about a 6-cent loss or so. And I gave back maybe about $20 off the top. So, and that was it. I was already I was throwing in the towel. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take my gains. I don't want to sit here all day. It's already 11:30 at this point, and I was pretty much done trading. We did see a little bit more in BZFD, but I was busy doing other things, and I like to focus on the morning for trading. I don't want to be trading from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. unless it's a really hot market, because after a certain couple hours, after 3 or 4 hours, I start to get decision fatigue. I start to get hungry. I start to get thirsty. I have to go to the bathroom. I have to do some things and kind of get out of my seat. Sometimes I start to make more or less focused decisions when I'm sitting in the screen for too long. But that's it for the recap today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys did good today and this week. We had some decent moves, so there was definitely opportunity in the market. But if you're a red, keep practicing, stay at it, and eventually you will start to see some progress. You just got to show up every single day and study the trades, and record your screen. Always be reviewing your trades day in, day out, day in, day out. That's what every single successful trader does, and if you keep doing that, you will see progress. So that's it. If you guys want to check out Trade Journal, the link will be in the description. You can sign up for free. You can also check out the link towards the Discord, which you guys can join and be active in the Triad trading community. Hope to see you guys there, and see you guys next week. Hope you guys have a great weekend. All right, peace.